So, how was that for a fresh morning, eh? No, seriously, how was it? I haven't watched it yet. I've just stopped the recording and got in the car to go to work. I left it going for about an hour and 20 minutes worth of recording, and I've boiled it down into hopefully what I reckon is going to be about 40 seconds worth of footage or so. So yeah, it's going to be a bit rushed, I suppose, but hopefully it was at least kind of cool to watch, even if it wasn't as much of a perfect sunrise as I'd envisioned in my mind's eye. The layer of mist over all the roads and the fields and things this morning is a little bit mental, actually. Look at this. Right, there was a lot more a bit earlier, so it's a little bit harder to see now, but in the distance you can see that like the horizon line is very sort of smudged, and every now and then I'll go past a field and suddenly there'll be fog everywhere. It's weird. Look, check that out, up the left hand side there, like just random piles of fog for no particular reason. I'm not quite sure how that works. I guess it's like dew on the grass from overnight. As soon as the sun comes up and hits it, it just turns into steam, I guess, or condensation, or I don't know. Steam would be a bit intense, I feel like. It can't be steam. That would be like suddenly just turning into like 100-degree water. That's not right. But I feel like it's something similar to that, at least something related even. But I've heard that today apparently is going to be even warmer than yesterday, so I am very much into that concept. It's not as cold this morning as it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like 2 degrees when I recorded. It was 1 degree at one point, but it went to about 3 or 4 when I got to work, and I'm now getting to work and it's about 7, so it's warmer than yesterday for sure, but hopefully that means there's a head start in the warmth during the day too, so I'll get out work at 3 o'clock also, and it should be beaming sunshine. And now I've said that, it'll probably be raining. But look at this fog now. Oh, as soon as I start recording it clears, but I just drove through a big old patch of it then. It was weird. It's just little clumps of fog. I guess it is just mist from a field somewhere, but still bizarre. Well, this is a pretty civilized start to my morning. Just sitting on a bench, chilling. I mean, it's pretty cold, but and I really have to pee. But, you know, you can't have everything, can you? Right, lunchtime now. I'm going to get some supplies. Need to get some more caffeinated beverages and actually some cat food for the kitten. I found out a fun fact today, or a fun fact, but a statistic, a figure that's quite... Oh, wow, look at that. Hold on, see if you see this. If you look in the sky, I'm sure you can't see it from there. Hold on, let me swerve out the way. This van is about to hit me. Look in the sky up there somewhere. Can you see it? Oh, I don't know if you can. No, I'm not sure if you see it at all, but there's like a balloon in the sky, like a giant blimp, a small blimp, advertising some brand. I didn't see what it was too far away, but it's green and red. It looked really cool, actually. Anyway, yes, my figure, I don't know if I'm going to share this, to be honest, but I found out that there's a shoe store, like, on site where I work. Not the store I work in, but it's one of the stores on site. And they sell kids' shoes and adult shoes. But apparently, during, like, the summer holidays, when the kids are off school, during, like, the half-term, whatever they call it, every week that the kids are off, apparently, on average, they'll sell 20,000 pairs of kids' shoes a week. Isn't that ridiculous? That is such a large amount of shoes. Someone else said apparently that they're the highest, the most selling. Oh my god, these bumps. Anyway, as I was saying, as I go over more bumps, yes, apparently like that's the biggest kids shoe store of that company in the world. Like no other store of that brand in the world sells that many kids shoes in a week, apparently. And yeah, it's a very isolated week. It's a very isolated figure, but still quite impressive that it's like right here. But I guess the fact that I'm getting quite excited about selling shoes sort of speaks more about my character and interests than it does about the actual important statistic. But anyway, windows are now down, sun is now blaring, sunglasses are going on my face. But I need to cool down because it's so hot in here. It doesn't seem as hot as yesterday. Like I think there is a lot more cloud in the sky these days. Today. So I think tomorrow will be a bit of a cooler one, if I'm honest. But at least that means tomorrow morning should be a bit warmer, all things considered. So, you know, every cloud has a silver lining and probably some rain later. And I just saw a cyclist then riding on these roads. Technically they're private roads, they're like owned by the company or whatever, they're not like public roads. So technically he doesn't need to wear a helmet, but he wasn't wearing a helmet. And I was looking at him thinking, what a ball bag, who rides on roads without a helmet? Always wear a helmet when you ride on the roads. But that being said, it's led me to another interesting fact that I learned fairly recently. Apparently, cyclists who don't wear helmets get into less accidents than cyclists who do. Now that doesn't mean that the cyclists who didn't wear helmets didn't die. The severity of the accidents is, I don't know the stat on that, I don't know the figure on that. I would imagine that the cyclists without helmets who got into accidents, however few they were, probably died. But it seems that cyclists without helmets get into less accidents than cyclists who are wearing them, which I guess correlates to the fact that drivers and probably the cyclists themselves are more careful when they're less protected, when they feel more vulnerable and exposed and juicy and just generally squishy, I suppose. They take more care and caution, and they're more careful, and drivers are more careful around them, whereas ones who are like padded up and helmets and elbows and things, they just get hit by everybody and bounce off. But they're okay, they survive. The few that don't wear helmets and padded and stuff and they get hit by a car, they turn to jam. So wear helmets, guys.
Woman, what are you doing? What's happening? Are you hungry? You want some food? Yeah? Okay then.
I got her a new set of food today, actually. I picked up some finesse mousse, which, I mean, it looks revolting as a human, but I don't know what she'll think of it, so let's give it a go, I guess.
Okay, so quality unboxing of cat food. Well, it's a new low for this channel, isn't it? We're doing an unboxing video on Shiba. If I can get it open, crud. Come on. Okay, I mean, is that open? I mean, I think it is. No, not quite. There we go. This should now. Go on. Okay, 2 hands. Look at that, you beauty. Right, pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, cat. Should have said meow, shouldn't I? God damn it. We're trying poultry. And in here we have, pasty. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I mushed it up a little bit. Seriously, it's been sitting there meowing for ages, but I'm trying to give you food now, Baba. Here you go. See what you think of that. What's the verdict? Seems promising.
Something strange is happening right now. So I just took a nap, as I tend to do in the afternoons, and I was woken up by a knock at the door. Now, I wasn't wearing pants, so immediately, as soon as I actually woke up and worked out what that noise was, I came to the conclusion that I'm not going to be able to get up in time to answer that door. Don't know who it is. It's like 5:30 in the evening. I'm not expecting any deliveries. Nobody will knock on my door at 5:30 in the evening, and it'd be like a good thing for me to answer that door, basically. So I deemed it not worth the rush putting pants on because I wouldn't make it anyway. Chances are it's like some sort of cold call asking to cut down the trees at the back of the house or God knows what. I thought, not worth it. So I'm lying in bed, and then I can hear like talking outside, and I thought, well, I'll just stick my head up and see what's going on. So I head up over the bloody top of the window, and there's 2 police cars sort of parked just around the corner, and I think 2 officers got out of the cars. I'm talking quietly now because the window's open. They've gotten out and they're knocking on all the doors, sort of interviewing people, talking to people about something, I don't know what.
I'm not filming too much because if I go too far to that side, there's people there outside and I don't want to get in trouble, but they're the police cars, they're still here.
I'm really kind of worried now that there's something has happened that, there's 2 possible things that I'm worried about. Either someone's injured or missing or something and they want me to try and help. I'm confident that I couldn't help because I don't see anybody outside of these walls. I'm very much in here, and these vlogs testimony to that. I just sit in my office and I watch TV, and that's basically it. I'm not at work. So I'm confident I couldn't help. But I don't want to appear that I'm not helping. Like, if I could help, I'd like to, obviously. And of course the other concern is that there's something important and then serious is going on that I should know about for my own safety. That's the second thing in the background there. Firstly, I want to check that everyone's okay, but secondly, am I okay? So I am heading to my dad's in a bit. I'm sort of next quarter of an hour, half an hour or so. So if I go outside and they're still there, then of course I'll talk to anybody who wants to talk about it. But I don't want to open the door and wander out like, yo, what's going on? Like I'm nosing about some sort of just being nosy and gossiping and stuff. So I don't want to overstep, but at the same time I don't want to not help if I can. On the vein of being nosy, from what I did hear, there was some officer talking to some people sort of 3 doors down or so, saying things like trying to work out when they saw somebody. So I'm wondering if someone on my street's gone missing, perhaps, or maybe straight on the corner. I don't know. And the woman was giving an example saying it was something happened last Thursday, and she remembered it was Thursday because she was watching a certain program on TV. And then she made a joke that she works out what day it is, but what's on TV, which I thought was quite good, actually. I'm quite impressed with that. Reaffirms that my brain's not too bad, although everyone else struggles to remember what day it is too. But yeah, I feel like there's a fine line between just being nosy and getting involved and making it my business, and actually trying to help. And since I'm fairly confident that I can't help, I'm planning on staying out of it unless I'm called into it Yeah, well, the police cars are still here. If I can angle this a little bit to my side as I drive past, you'll see they are both still parked there, a bit high up the house. I feel like I should clarify the sort of statement I said earlier about saying I'm worried about my own safety. I didn't want us to come across as like selfish. That wasn't my first thought. It's just that, you know, when police knock on your front door, like, it's not for good news, is it? It's not going to be for, like, yeah, you've got some free money. It's never going to be good news. So yeah, my first thought was, shit, what's happened? Is everyone okay? And then my mind started thinking about, okay, so what might have happened? Who's missing or anything like that? That was my first thought. Second thought was, should I go out and ask them if they want help? Then I thought, what can I do to help? And like, I can see the officers talking to other people on the street, and I can't hear what's going on. I can't hear anything, information at all. I can just see they're talking to people. And then I start thinking, well, maybe they're not asking questions. Maybe they're informing people of a situation. I think, okay, what situation do I need to be informed of? But everyone looked very calm and chilled, so I'm guessing there's not a situation that's of risk to anybody else other than the people who are involved, I guess. But I just hope everyone's okay. Anyway, I have now arrived at my dad's. I got my PS4 in bag, and I'm gonna go set it up. We'll have some dinner of some sort, and then play some Far Cry 5 on co-op, because that's a surprisingly fun game.
Apparently the town mayor is about to jump off a building. That building over there, right in the distance to be specific. Pretty sure you'll jump off the other side so we won't see it, but weird, right?
Not like a suicide thing, like a parasailing kind of thing. Well, I am now downloading the clip of the sunrise this morning for the first time. I've not even watched it yet, so I'm downloading that from the good camera. Well, uploading, I suppose, from the good camera to OneDrive, then from OneDrive to my phone, because that's how I synchronize everything across multiple devices. I have like a terabyte of storage in the cloud. It comes in pretty convenient. But I'll get that downloaded and hopefully put in the vlog, and I'll have to edit the vlog on my lunch tomorrow. Maybe after work, actually. I can really leave it after work if I really, really want to. Lunch today, I had to go to Sainsbury's, which was annoying. I didn't realise sort of how much time I save drinking Huel at lunch by just not going to a supermarket or a restaurant or something to get some food for lunch. Just being able to say, right, I'm on lunch, and then just sit down and play Mario Odyssey or watch crap YouTube videos on my phone, or just to immediately chill is really good, because today I had to go to the supermarket to get things first, and it meant that by the time I got back to start chilling, I used almost half my lunch break up, and it was, yeah, a feeling I haven't experienced for a while, because I'm so used to just sitting down and drinking Huel. But anyway, I will do a bit of editing tomorrow, probably. I'll do the rest of it tomorrow afternoon. Not sure how long the vlog is today, because I know there's a lot of stuff that I want to cut out. I know I rambled on for quite a long time, particularly about the whole police thing, and then there's bits that I just... So if you don't see on here is I retake a lot of scenes, and there's a lot of pauses where I stop to think about what I'm saying, or I say something, and then I just record it again to make sure that I got it correctly. I know I mumble and speak very quickly a lot, so these vlogs, they usually have about 20 minutes worth of video that I cut down to like 7 or 8 minutes, quite a lot, so I don't know how long this vlog is going to be, but hopefully you've enjoyed it anyway, because I am back every day at 7 PM for a daily vlog of whatever the hell I do that day, and tomorrow will be no exception, so I'll see you tomorrow, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. That was a very sudden ending, wasn't it?